Hello everyone and welcome to my room. Um, okay, so, well, obviously you see my shadow. Uh, that's not how I look. Oh well. Anyway, so this is my front door, my flat on the mountaintop. Cupboard there, loads of space, not particularly using it. There's some kind of bill in there despite the orange, it's quite serious, I fear. The large cupboard, quite a step there, it's quite nasty. Want to watch out for it because you can get home pretty late and tumble over and faceplant. So traditional Japanese type custom. I've got my sneakers where they ought to be, behind the line, and as such is sort of showing courtesy to myself. I'm the only person living in this room. However, I'm abiding by the standard, and apparently you can be fined and very much disciplined for walking in your room like I am with shoes on, and I've been doing it a hell of a lot despite the shoes being there. You know, when you want to pop out and you know, perhaps check on some mates in the main common area, then you know, for 5 minutes, you know, I don't see the point. But anyway, I need to get through this because there's a lot to see. So there, quite a nice green door. I've had a lot of green doors in my time. It always seems to be green. It's like a neutral sort of, an offensive colour. So they're really useless so far. I haven't got enough stuff to put in them. But besides, I don't want to. It's like I feel better without packing. If I don't unpack rather, I feel sort of more mobile. I could take off at a moment's notice. I quite like that. I don't like being tied down in such a way like that. Haven't got a sink there, which was quite a bonus. I wasn't expecting any kind of utilities. I thought I'd have a bin. And in fact, that's the one thing I don't have. I don't have a single bin. What I do have is a large bag full of crap, and it's not sorted out particularly in terms of recycling, which is, I haven't got any glass, but if I did, it would be with the paper, and it would be, yeah, very much it takes a bit of sorting. I don't want to. There's a weird schedule which is sort of every third Wednesday plastics are binned, and every other day it's something else. So I haven't really taken much notice of that rule. It's just been piled in a bag, but it's pretty full, so I might need another one or have to do something about it. This is my sink then. I use that to wash my face. I don't use it for cooking particularly, or washing up because there's a communal sink. So I brush my teeth, I shave occasionally with disposable razors that are of very poor quality. They're pretty much one-use disposable razors. I've used them a couple of times and they're pretty much destroyed. And my facial hair isn't particularly menacing. Bowl and a fork, that's what I've been living with. I've got no other crockery, no other cutlery, don't need it. I've been using a lot of takeout, McDonald's most days. Nice hat, a bag, some tissues, some textbooks, 11 rolls of toilet paper. They were pretty cheap, I got loads, because we had to stock our own toilet paper for our own personal toilet. En suite, you could say, except there isn't a shower, it's just a toilet. Very little toilet roll left, I'll have to restock, but pretty boring room, but it's nice to have a toilet, very much a bonus. I'm not complaining. Main set of some paper, some worksheets that I haven't done, bag, some old socks, some laundry, some more bags. I mean, that's as full as it's ever going to get, really. I know we're only 3 weeks in. Yeah, but if I'm not going to read it, I'll bin it. I don't, it's fine. This is my workstation. There's a fantastic £40 hat, totally worthwhile. I've been wearing it a lot. Wallet, bottle of water, well, it's a bottle of Coke essentially, but I've been refilling it with water at least once or twice a day. Money's worth out of that one. I'm not falling for that 100 yen a go stuff. Passport with Visa, little can of alcohol. It's very expensive. It's like, it's a 330 millilitres, so it's a regular can, I guess, for soft drinks and sodas, except alcohol. So it was about 130 yen. You know, that's over £1 for that. So not bad if you were in a public place, but when you're buying it from a vending machine locally, it feels a bit of a rip-off. And I got particularly stung because the larger cans were of better value. I selected the wrong one. I was a bit of an idiot. However, I've moved on. I enjoyed the drink. Laptop with internet, which is a huge prerequisite for my life being successful, to be honest. Means I can upload videos such as this, and of course keep in touch with everybody. Watch a couple of films. Yeah, that's what I do. Bit of F1 stuff, some sheets, general admin. A biro that doesn't work. Lots of stuff. A comb, key. Everything's covered. One of those nasty swivel chairs that doesn't swivel particularly easily. It's not a very forgiving chair. You can't lean back without it toppling over and breaking your spine. I don't like it. It creaks a lot, so you can't move with any subtlety in the middle of the night. It's just a stupid chair. It's got no give in it. And already I've left quite an impression in the sort of, I don't know, fabric-y stuff atop the chair. So there we go then, quite good. Nothing in the drawer. Nothing in any of those 3 drawers. Haven't used them. Don't need them. Neatly onto my bed. I have a couple of drawers underneath that slide out. They're slightly on the verge of being broken, so I don't touch them. Besides, I've not put anything in them. You know, I don't need to, actually. The floor's incredibly dusty most of the time. I have tried to clean it up, but again, we've got to buy our own cleaning products, so I've been reluctant to bother. But it's fairly reasonable. Nice wooden floor, I'm glad. Well, first of all, I'm not sleeping on the floor. Slightly better than that. I'm sleeping under a towel and a leather jacket on a mattress with a pillow. Fairly cheap pillow, I was quite pleased with it. It's pretty hot, I don't need much more than that most times. Basically my reasoning is, my justification of this poor manner of living, is that a duvet or a blanket or anything more sufficient, 1, is not required until the winter, 2, was around £50 and I couldn't be bothered, and you also had to lug it up. And we were shopping for quilts and stuff at maybe day 3, a day which was very tiring, and we had to get it up the mountain on a bus. Not ideal. I bottled it, but I'm proud to say I bottled it. I don't want it. I sleep quite well most days. Wardrobe, nothing in it. I think I do have a suit in there that I thought I might need, but it doesn't look like I will. Belts above the wardrobe. It's quite a nice looking wardrobe. I barely noticed it. It's got a mirror inside it actually. Kind of small and not brilliant. You might be wondering where my clothes are. Well, they're in my suitcase that I haven't properly unpacked after 3 weeks, and I maintain this standard of living. It's quite good. Doing a bit of laundry here and there. Mostly DIY laundry, and what I mean by that is I spill food on clothes, which I do quite frequently. I've found, at least here, eating out of stupid bowls with stupid chopsticks or a stupid plastic fork, and the result is I have to soak my clothes in the sink and put them out to dry on my balcony, which I also have, which is superb. So a couple of pairs of trousers, and bar the stupid netting, which probably would save my life, at least on one occasion so far, this is my view. I think, if you can see, it's pretty bright and quite a nice day. That is the sea, that is the ocean. Pretty sure. There's a pretty cool bridge there and something else. I think there's a primary school or something quite nearby. There's always a few children making some racket, which is quite annoying. So some nice trees in front of me. There's quite a drop. I'm on the 4th floor. It probably doesn't give you much idea, but pretty high up. I'm not keen on staying too long on the balcony. I use it for this, to be honest. After this video, it's never going to be used again. No, it's pretty good. Some nice little houses over there. But you can also, I think, get a sense of how high I am up, altitude-wise. So during the course of an average day, I walk up quite a bit of the mountain. So if we imagine then that the camera is facing south, which it more or less is, I would be going in this direction. I would be going west for about half an hour, slightly down a slope. Then on the way back, it's all the way back up again to here. Pretty pleased with the view then, and where my room is. Not going to get any bother from anybody else around here.